Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Greek Myth class. I am Clara's mom. Today, we are going to talk about how the Trojan War ended by Odysseus' amazing plan of the wooden horse. The Greeks have been fighting against the Trojans for 10 long years. The war has been tough, and both sides are exhausted. Achilles, the Greeks' strongest warrior, has died. But still, the city of Troy cannot be conquered. The walls are too strong, and the Trojans are too brave. One day, Odysseus, the smartest man in the Greek army, had a plan so clever that it would be remembered for thousands of years. Early one morning, the Trojans woke up to a strange sight. The Greek camp was empty. The enemies they had been fighting for so long were gone. But wait, just outside the city gate stood a giant wooden horse. It was huge, towering over everything around it. The Trojans were puzzled. Why would the Greeks leave such a massive horse behind? As the Trojans gathered around the horse, they debated what to do. Some thought it was a gift from the gods, a sign that the Greeks had finally given up and left. Others were suspicious, thinking it might be a trick, but no one could deny that the horse was impressive, and curiosity got the better of them. Just then, a Greek man named Sinon appeared. He told the Trojans that he had been abandoned by the Greeks and left behind. Sinon explained that the wooden horse was an offering to Athena, the goddess of wisdom and war. Sinon tricked the Trojans into believing that if they brought the horse inside the city, Athena would bless Troy with great power. He said that with Athena's blessing, nobody would ever dare to attack Troy again. The Trojans sent a scout to examine the horse. He knocked on its wooden surface and listened, but he didn't hear anything unusual. The Trojans then dragged the horse through the gates and into the heart of their city. They had to dismantle part of their wall to fit the enormous horse through, but they managed to get it inside. The people of Troy celebrated their victory, thinking the war was over at last. That night, they feasted and danced around the horse, rejoicing in their triumph. When the Trojans finally slept after the long day of celebration, the belly of the horse opened quietly. Out crept Odysseus and a group of Greek soldiers who had been hiding inside all along. Silently, they snuck through the city, opened the gates, and let the rest of the Greek army in. As the sun rose the next morning, the Trojans were awakened by the sounds of battle. They were stunned to see Greek soldiers everywhere. It was too late to defend their city. Troy had fallen, and the war was over. The Greeks had used their wits to achieve victory, proving that sometimes thinking outside of the box can lead to success. And that's how the Greeks, with the help of Odysseus' cunning plan and the wooden horse, finally conquered the city of Troy. It's a story that teaches us about the power of clever thinking and never giving up, even when things seem impossible. This tale also reminds us that sometimes things aren't always what they seem. The Trojans thought they had won, but the real victory came from a surprising place. It's important to stay curious and question things, just like the Trojans should have done with the wooden horse. So, next time you face a challenge, think about Odysseus and his clever idea. Maybe you'll come up with a creative solution of your own. Thank you for watching. If you like this story, please give a thumb up, leave me a comment, share it with your family and friends, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you. Goodbye.